Lit content all 2021. You already know I got the reactions. Hey, yeah, hey. Ooh! You already know I got them vlogs.
Let's just hope she likes these.
What is? Of course, I got the challenges. Hauls too. Hey, pranks. Fucking pranks. I got it all. Whoa. Do you even know who this is? It's KDZ, baby. Hit that subscribe button right now. Stay lit. Yeah.
What's good, DZ Squad? It's your girl KDZ, baby, and I'm back again with another video for y'all. This is Top 10 Oldest Actors to Play Teenagers on Teen Dramas by Msmojo. I thought this video looked very interesting. I'm always asking y'all, like, how old was this person when they were playing this character? And I just feel like this is perfect for me. I'm going to start recording the screen. It's going to be right up there for y'all. Make sure you guys subscribe, hit the bell so you know when I post videos like this. Make sure you comment down below any other videos you want to see. And if it catches my eye, then I might just react to it. But let's just go ahead and make this big. I already see Corey right here, a.k.a. Finn from Glee. You know what I'm saying? So I'm ready to see all of these actors. And I'm going to be real shocked by their ages, too. Because nowadays, man, they be about like 25 playing a 13-year-old. It's just crazy. Let's go. 1, 2, 3.
I used to think that this was like the lamest thing on earth, and maybe it is, but we're all here for the same reason. Because we want to be good at something.
Welcome to Msmojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 oldest actors to play teenagers on teen dramas.
It's not embarrassing for me. I always come out of it looking cool.
Screw hindsight. We've got something better.
Classics never go out of style.
For this list, we're looking at teen drama actors who weren't quite as young as audiences were led to believe. Who are some other adult actors who pass for teenagers? Let us know in the comments.
Hey, you know what? Ask Buffy and you shall receive.
Thank you.
Yo, yeah, this cast is pretty old, too.
Number 10,
Like, on my block
Ashley
cast.
Murray in Riverdale, born January 18th, 1988.
Excuse
1988? Hold on. 10. Oh my gosh, she's. I'm not gonna say the O word, but dang, bro.
This is a closed rehearsal?
Although Cole Sprouse was 24 when he was cast as Jughead Jones, Ashley Murray actually had 4 years on him. Giving Josie McCoy a fresh voice, Murray booked the role at age 28, making her the oldest of the main crew.
Anyway, what's your sad story?
That is crazy. She looks really young. I'm being honest. Like, black don't crack, but like she looks really young. That's Cole is really, well, no, he's not old, but he's not as young as his character, obviously. So that's always almost pretty shocking too, because he's 24. He's like 24, unless he's 25 now. I don't know how old this is, but and he's playing a teenager. That's just crazy.
To provide context, TJ Abba and Lily Reinhart were both 19 when they were cast as Archie and Betty, respectively. Nevertheless,
19.
Murray fit right in with the other Riverdale High students, not to mention her fellow pussycats. While she may have been a fully grown cat, we had no problems believing Murray as a kitten.
Mom, I don't need a bodyguard.
That's
I'm not
crazy.
Whitney. Not yet, anyway.
Number 9, Charisma Carpenter in Buffy the Vampire Slayer, born July 23rd, 1970. Although she auditioned for the titular role of Buffy, Charisma Carpenter's sophisticated beauty and comedic timing made her the ideal choice to play Cordelia Chase on this revolutionary series.
If you want to fit in here, the first rule is know your losers. Once you can identify them,
She looks older.
they're a lot easier.
She looks
to
at least
avoid.
30.
Carpenter was 26 when the world was introduced to the conceited Queen C of Sunnydale
Oops.
High.
I gave
While
her some
Carpenter
extra
maintained
years.
her youthful appearance
Sorry.
throughout, Cordy would significantly grow as a character during her 3 seasons on Buffy.
We have to find Buffy. She'll
Yeah, she
figure
has an
out a way to
older
save
face,
us.
so it doesn't surprise
She was
me.
supposed to be here, and as much as it kills me to admit it, things were better when she was around.
By the time Cordy graduated, she had matured from a self-centered valley girl to a resilient teen player. Carpenter was almost 30 when the spin-off Angel premiered, but she still looked fresh out of high school. It's fitting that Carpenter got her big break on a show full of vampires, as this actress seemingly never ages. Number 8. Paul Wesley in The Vampire Diaries, born July 23rd, 1982. Speaking of vampires, Paul Wesley is best known for playing Stefan Salvatore on this supernatural series.
How do you look in a suit?
I can pull one off.
Granted, it's debatable if Stefan really counts as a teenager, seeing as how he turned
Now, he does look
162
really
years
young.
old in the first season. Then
It's really
again,
confusing.
Stefan became a vampire at the ripe age of 17, keeping him eternally youthful. In any case, Wesley was definitely playing outside of his actual age range. Obviously, Wesley isn't over a century and a half old.
Yes, being a 150-year-old teenager has been the height of my happiness.
When The Vampire Diaries hit the airwaves, however, Wesley was 27, well beyond his teenage years.
Wow.
By the time the series wrapped after 8 seasons, Wesley was almost 35.
We're all responsible for our own
That's
actions. Any drop of blood
crazy.
that I've spilled, I am accountable for.
Wesley may have looked a little more mature than the average 17-year-old, but then again, Stefan was anything but average.
When the sun came
He
up,
does have like a fresh young face. Like,
Number 7. Keiko Aguenna in Gilmore Girls, born October 3rd, 1973.
Rory, if my parents still get upset over the obscene portion size of American food, I seriously doubt I'm going to make any inroads with M&M.
Modern viewers might recognize Keiko Aguenna as Mrs. Bradley from 13 Reasons Why. Before she was a teacher at Liberty High, though, Aguenna played Rory Gilmore's best friend, Lane Kim. Rory and Lane are both roughly around the same age, which we have no trouble buying. What we do have trouble wrapping our brains around is that Aguenna is actually 8 years older than her co-star Alexis Bledel. Believe it or not, Aguenna had just turned 27 when the Gilmore Girls pilot aired.
what? That's another thing, bro. Like, Asians, they have them genes too, bro. Dang. Dang.
Aguenna couldn't have been more authentic as a rock and roll lover, desperate to get out from under her strict mother's authority.
Trust God, is that a band?
No, my life.
Even when Aguenna returned for A Year in the Life nearly a decade later, Lane remained young at heart.
Rory! Hey, I didn't know you were coming in today. This is a super quick in and out.
Number 6. Corey Monteith in Glee, born May 11th, 1982.
He also looks really
In this
young
musical
too.
drama
He doesn't look like a
Corey
teenager,
Monteith
but
won our hearts as a quarterback who loves to sing.
Nothing you confess
actually,
could make me love
I'd give him a senior.
While Finn Hudson was only in his sophomore year in the first season, Monteith had just turned 27. Given his athletic background, though, it makes sense.
Can y'all imagine a 27-year-old in 10th grade? That's crazy.
Finn would have a stronger build than some of his fellow Glee Club members. Monteith couldn't have been more perfectly cast in the role, playing Finn as a naive yet passionate leader who strives to do what's right.
I used to think that this was like the lamest thing on earth, and maybe it is, but we're all here
That's
for the same
right.
reason. I just want to be good at something.
Finn was a beacon of inspiration, but the flame went out on Monteith's life all too soon. Monteith had been struggling with substance abuse since age 13, and 2 months after he turned 31, the sky was missing a bright star.
He's dead. And all we've got left is his voice in our head.
So
I'm
he
sorry,
passed away
but
after he turned
you
31.
gotta be your own
A little bit after
quarterback.
that.
Number 5. Darren Barnett in Never Have I Ever, born April 27th, 1991.
All right, well, my mom will be home soon, so better get to it.
One of the freshest faces on this list, Darren Barnett made his TV debut as a young Jack on This Is Us. Following a couple of other guest spots on shows like Criminal Minds and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., he played
I know he looked
Hot Seth in the
familiar.
short-lived Facebook
I
watch
definitely
series
see him
Turned.
from like
Barnett's
Criminal
most prominent
Minds.
role to date, however, would have to be Paxton Hall Yoshida, Davy's crush on Never Have I Ever. A 16-year-old junior, Paxton is 1 year and 1 grade ahead of Davy. In reality, Barnett is almost a decade older than star Maitreyi Ramkrishnan.
It's not embarrassing for me. I always come out of it looking cool.
Barnett turned 29 the exact same day that the show landed on Netflix.
Bro, that's
Nevertheless,
crazy.
everything about Barnett, from his face to his voice, screams teen heartthrob.
Also, you look cool in that outfit.
Did he just say she looked good? Holy sh! Maybe she wasn't as friend zone as she thought.
Number 4, Gabrielle Carteres in Beverly Hills 90210, born January 2nd, 1961. This teen drama franchise has a tradition of casting actors who are older than their characters.
You know, Andrea, you have very, what shall I say, mature taste.
Why? Because I like porcelain and silver? Classics never go out of style.
We considered giving this spot to Trevor Donovan, who was almost 31 when he first appeared as new kid Teddy Montgomery in the 90210 spin-off. Yet we were compelled to go back to the series that started it all and single out Gabrielle Carteres. The intelligent and political editor of the school newspaper, Andrea Zuckerman could come off as more mature than her classmates.
I can't prove it empirically, but I don't know, there seems to be a heightened awareness experienced by people in love that transcends the physical plane.
That might be partially because Carterus was 29 when the first season aired. Carterus actually lied about her age to get the job, and feared she might get fired after a magazine published the truth. Fortunately, Carterus kept the gig, playing Andrea for 145 episodes.
She freaking lied about
Jessica
her
Marie Garcia in On My Block, born March 23rd, 1987.
Every time I say her
She
name,
looks young for some reason, though.
Jessica Marie Garcia has made guest appearances on shows like How to Get Away with Murder.
Yep, boy. I saw her How to Get Away with Murder. I was like, oh, this girl from old block. What? I was like, oh, that's old. Girl from On My Block. I'm trying to be extra for no reason. That's why I keep messing up.
And Diary of a Future President. Garcia booked another recurring gig as Jasmine Flores in the first season of On My Block.
It might be like the outfits too.
Like a sick one that only we know and we bust out.
So hip.
And like at lunch or before school or the parties we're gonna go to.
After this teen dramedy got picked up for a second season, she was upgraded to a series regular. Less than a week before season 2 hit Netflix, Garcia celebrated her 32nd birthday. One of the reasons Garcia is so convincing as a teenager is because we all knew somebody like Jasmine in high school who wasn't always easy to be around due to their extra personality. Once you get to know Jasmine,
I mean,
however,
they did her
you'll find
hair
it's more
good,
to her
her
than meets the eye.
outfits,
It's okay.
very convincing.
It's okay, you're not ready.
Number 2, Amanda Foreman in Felicity, born July 15th, 1966. Unlike some other teen dramas on this list, Felicity commences just as the main character is graduating from high school.
You invited someone to sleep in our room without even asking me?
I'm really sorry about
And now you want me to babysit?
So we can understand why the casting would skew a little older. Even with that in mind, a few actors were several years ahead of their characters. Kanji Miller, for example, was 28 when she started playing the 18-year-old Elena Tyler. Miller wasn't even the oldest teenager.
Maybe 10 years older.
That distinction goes to Amanda Foreman, who played Felicity's college roommate, Megan Rotundi.
Screw hindsight.
She looks older right here. Like, she really does look old.
We've got Korsakov.
While she wouldn't become a main cast member until season 2, Foreman was 32 when she appeared in the pilot. Considering her character's background,
I actually think she looks
you wouldn't be surprised if Foreman had a
older
de-aging spell up her sleeve.
than 32.
Did you look in my box?
No, why?
Forget it. See ya.
Before
She
we
look like
unveil
Ursula.
our number 1 pick, here are some honorable mentions. Chase Stokes in Outer Banks, born September 16th, 1992.
Department of Child Services, can I help you?
Yeah, I think we're probably...
I saw Outer Banks when it
Megyn
first came
Kelly
out on
in
Netflix.
Friday Night Lights, born June 24th, 1980.
I just thought, let them talk, you know? Let them say what they're gonna say, and I'll just tough it out.
Christian Navarro in 13 Reasons Why.
Yeah,
born August 21st,
I figured he was. I figured he was an
Walkman?
older one.
Yeah, I was gonna ask.
No sweat. Just be careful listening while you ride, though.
He still looks young though.
Ben McKenzie in The OC.
He's short.
Born September 12th, 1978.
Let me tell you something, okay? Where I'm from, having a dream doesn't make you smart. Knowing it won't come true, that does.
Meredith Monroe in Dawson's Creek. Born December 30th, 1969.
Hey, see.
Damn.
Hey.
Looking happy. It's just your usual library glow.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
you
she
know,
looks
free books
older.
make me giddy.
They tried to do it with the
Before we
hairstyles
continue,
and
be sure to
stuff.
subscribe to our channel and
Subscribe.
ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1, Bianca Lawson in Pretty Little Liars.
Okay, number 1. Okay, so we had 3. Okay, so I'm reacting to The Vampire Diaries, Pretty Little Liars, Riverdale, and Glee. One person at least from each of those shows was on this list. That's crazy. And Bianca is number 1 from Pretty Little Liars, yo. Okay.
March 20th, 1979.
You want that? Maya,
But
thanks for me.
she looks
AKA
really
New
good.
Girl.
At the
Really
age of
young.
14, Bianca Lawson made her television debut
She was
on Saved
14
by
right
the Bell,
there?
The New Class. Over the following 17 years, Lawson would continue to play teenagers in shows.
Bro, that was her? Yo, I was watching Sister Sister the other day, and I saw her, and I didn't even think that was the same. Oh, Jesus.
Sister, Buffy, and Dawson's Creek, just to name a few. Lawson most notably played Maya St. Germain throughout the first 3 seasons of Pretty Little Liars.
The way I feel about you.
She played in the Vampire Diaries too. That's crazy, bro. She be getting that money.
Lawson was 31 when the mystery drama premiered, but she honestly didn't look much older than her Saved by the Bell character.
She sure
I'm
did.
scared that telling you would get in the way of this.
31.
Although it's something of an inside joke that Lawson has been a teenager for almost 2 decades, she officially graduated in Teen Wolf, where she played high school teacher Marin Morell.
I have a master's in
She
behavioral
still don't even look like no
psychology and
teacher.
have
She
done
look like
over
a student
300 hours
still.
of field work.
Do you agree with our picks?
Dang, boy, stop playing. Yo, she looks so young. Oh, wow. Okay. This list was crazy, yeah. It got me spinning. Like, obviously we know that the reason why they have to use people that are older is because they do things like drinking and smoking and sex and all this extra stuff, you know, where they have to be older. Man, that stuff is wild, though. Some of these people, you know, look up to par for the part. Some of them just not quite. I mean, I could tell they're old. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, let me know who is the most surprising person on this list for you guys. And comment down below what other videos I should watch. Subscribe, hit the bell so you know when I post videos like this. If you do subscribe and if you do hit the bell, you will see me in the next video. Stay lit, y'all. Yeah.
Whoa. Do you even know who this is? It's KDZ, baby. Hit that subscribe button right now. Stay lit.